Our society, our human society, is very complicated. There are a lot of rules that are not dog. The main way of communication for a dog is not vocalizations, it's not barking.
Yeah.
It's body language. So when your dog is barking, look at the body as well.
So how we can understand the need?
Well, when you have a dog, you're going to live your life. You're going to do things with your dog. Right? And at some point, you're going to encounter some trouble. Like maybe your dog is having barking issues, or your dog is being worried in the street or at the coffee shop, or your dogs will lose confidence at some point, and you will try to understand why. Right? When you are encountering these issues, the first thing would be to just, don't panic, and take some time to see what is the pattern, right? In which situations your dog is feeling uncomfortable and why. Your dog needs, when they are fulfilled, right? When you give him safety, when you give him security, when you give him enough love, right? They will be able to relax and fit in, right? Our society, our human society, is very complicated. There are a lot of rules that are not dog rules. It's human rules.
Yeah.
So if you help your dog go through all these rules to understand, you have to be calm in these moments, you can go out and play in these moments, then your dog will be able to be more comfortable in society.
Yeah.
Dog needs is a big, subject. Making sure that it gets all the basic food, shelter, water, and then safety, very important. I just mentioned it. But if your dog feels safe and can rely on you, there is no reason that they go rogue, right?
So, like you share, we need to watch him, observe, and to understand what is causing the stress. But how do we tell the difference between, let's say, a stressful barking, aggressive barking, or a happy barking?
Barking is just one thing among others.
All others, yeah.
It's interesting that you're talking about barking first, because the main way of communication for a dog is not vocalizations, it's not barking. It's body language.
Body language.
The way they move is the number one way of communication for dogs. So we speak a lot. So this is why you're talking about barking first, because we as humans, we communicate with chatting. Hey, I need that. Can you give it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit tired. Can you? Right? But dogs will not tell you what they need, right? By their voice, right? They might sometimes, but the way they communicate first is by moving. If they go away from something, they don't want anything to do with that thing, right? If they move their body posture forward, they're a little bit more confident. If they are moving their body posture backwards, they are a bit more worried about things, right? If they are stable, then they are more relaxed dogs. It's the whole body that you have to look at. So when your dog is barking, look at the body as well. Is your dog is barking and all very tense and moving back, right? That may say that this dog is very fearful and is barking to get you away. And it may be barking as well to tell you, if you don't move away, I'm going to go for you, right? Or they might just be moving a little bit forward and say, hey, bark, bark, bark at you, then stop, look at you, bark, 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 stop, look at you. Now they might be asking for something. What are they asking for? That's another question, right? But if you have a toy right there and the toy is right in front of you, might be the toy. Right? If you have you're preparing some food, might be the food. Right? But the barking, when the barking happens, look at the situation, look at the entire body of your dog, to understand.
So you say that we need to look at their body language. So what are the body language that we need to pay attention to? That we easily to miss.
Look at everything. But I understand as a dog guardian, dog owner, you don't always know how to look. So just take it easy. Again, look at the general body posture first and see if the dog is forward, backwards. If the dog is moving towards you or away from you, that are the big things that you can have a look at. And then there are a lot of subtle signs that are harder to catch. But once you know them and once you start to observe your dog more, you can get it. You can start to get more information about how your dog feels. So, for example, lip licking, yawning, looking away, like with the eyes or with the head, right? Avoidance. They might also lift a paw. That means something. We don't always think about it, but that means something. Licking your face. All of this, they are signs. They are signs that the dog might feel comfortable or not. Right? Might avoid the situation or not.
So let's start with what you just mentioned there, the lip licking. I thought it was just like a normal lip licking, like, oh, I have a dry mouth. But it was not.
Most of the time, dogs will lip the lick a few times. It's very quick. Yeah, it's like a slip.
Like a flick.
Yeah, very fast. So if you don't see it at the right moment, the correct moment, you might miss it. But they often repeat it. And that's when they don't feel very comfortable with something. They're a bit stressed about the situation. You might repeat that a few times. And that tells the dog, not good with that. I'm not super comfortable with that.
How about a big yawn with a lip licking? What does it say?
Well, they might pair. There will be separated signs, right? But in one situation, you might have both of it. The yawning, most people, when they see it, they're like, oh, my dog is a little tired, really needs to take a nap or something. Right?
Yeah.
But yawning out of nowhere, it's also a sign of uncomfort, right? Of discomfort. They will say, I'm not quite all right with that situation right now. It's not a big stress, okay? It's the first signs of I'm not comfortable with something. But when we don't listen to these subtle signs, that's where it starts to get a little bit more obvious. The stress starts to be shown in a more obvious way, like growling, showing the teeth a little bit, right? So when dogs repeat these subtle signals like lip licking and yawning, they will tell us already, I'm not comfortable. But because we don't see it, we let it go. And then the dog feels a bit more uncomfortable, and then we end up in aggression sometimes.
Okay. So if we cannot spot it early enough, then it can lead to aggressive. Okay.
It can.
And we don't want that.
We don't.
We don't want
Who
that.
wants to be bitten?
No.